So here I am back at it again, people. Hey, how are you doing? It's Kimmy, your party artist, here at my studio, Overholt Art and Entertainment Studio, and I am your hostess with all the toasts. Yes, my name is Kim Overholt. Some people call me Kimmy. You can call me Kimmy. I appreciate it. And you want to know more about me? Of course, check out my fancy website, kimoverholt.com. I know I'm the best. Yeah, right. Okay, so here it is, Cartooning Monday. Welcome to Cartooning Monday. And I've got myself a nice pen here, and I'm going to do a little drawing for you. I'm going to grab a few different ones, so just bear with me. One of those and blue one. I'm going to take an orange one too, and I'm going to take a. We're going to work with colors. We're going to work with a lot of colors today, and maybe do a few different things. Okay, so hey, if you've never done cartooning before, this is a good way to get started. I'm very simple and very direct, and I don't take very long. So if you want to do a few cartoons with me, you're more than welcome to. I just kind of give you basic direction and then do a few cartoons and talk a little bit, maybe talk more than I should. But I try to show you a little bit about drawing, just getting a start, getting your foot in the door, just doing it, right? Okay, so we're going to just, I'm going to make a mess first. There's where my gum went to. I was looking for my gum. I love chewing gum. I won't do it in front of you because I look like a cow when I do, and I'm not a cow. I'm a beautiful woman who loves to draw. And I've got lots of portfolios. If you're interested to check out me on, say, Facebook or Twitter, or on Instagram too, I'm there too. I'm all over the place with all kinds of drawing, paintings, um, anything that catches your brain that you want me to try and maybe draw, do, whatever. I can do it. I can do it. I'm an artist. I'm a professional. Okay, so welcome. Hey, it's like I say, Cartoon Monday. So when you basically start off with cartoon, like I always say, you gotta relax your arms. So sometimes it's just a matter of getting started with basic exercise. So let's just start with some basic exercise of just rolling your wrists a little bit, loosening up your arms, feeling the flow of positivity, and just getting it going. There we go. Got a nice flow going. Get your brain around it. Brain, think cartoons. Think something funny. You know what's funny? I predicted the Super Bowl. I knew what was going to happen. I had an idea, and I was right. Oh my gosh. I predicted the Super Bowl. It was crazy. Crazy. Why didn't I bet on it? I don't know. Probably because I wanted to be wrong. I wanted to be wrong. But it turns out I'm right. I'm right. I am right. I love drawing eyes. Eyes are one of my favorite things to draw. And I'll show you. Like I say, when you loosen up your arms, everything seems to have a nice flow about it. And let me just see. I still can't find my eraser yet. It's not working, of course. Da, 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 da. I know you're around here. I know you're here somewhere. Where's my eraser? It seems like every time you come here, I am always looking for that eraser of mine. And sometimes I find it, and sometimes it goes missing again. Okay, so paper towel. Can I find paper towels? Paper towels. Oh, let's make do with this. Okay. All right, so when you make circles, that's a good way to start. You start with circles. I always find the basics for making people usually comes down to making circles, uh, making ellipticals, so kind of like this. You can make like cylinder shapes. You can make it like that, or you can make square shapes, triangles, and sometimes you have this weird, just a weird anomaly shape that could be anything you want it to be. It could be, you could make it into a funny looking. What are they called? Starfish. Yeah. It can be whatever you want it to be. You can make things from a triangle into like a pyramid kind of thing. If you like that kind of thing, or if you like looking on the inside of a box, say. looking down into a box kind of look like that. So you play around with things, you come up with ideas, and sometimes they turn into things because you just see the shapes and they remind you of something. Circles always remind me of eyes. I can draw eyes with my eyes closed. Okay, anyway, so basically starting with your basic shapes and doing some basic drawing with a pen or pencil or eraser just on a piece of paper, or you can, if you have draw a whiteboard like mine, you can draw it like that too. So you can start drawing anything, and when you get good, you can start like drawing eyes. Everything has a certain shape to it. So nose is almost like, so eyes are like circles. The nose is like a C, backward C shape. The mouth is like an upside down bowl, I'd say. And you can add to it, add like little things to make it look like a face. And you play with it, you play with it. It's all about this thing that I do. It's called, it's all about practice. Practice it all the time. Practice drawing circles. Make your circles all the time. Try making different faces. Try making all kinds of different faces. Making different expressions are always good too. You can do that kind of thing as well. Faces, expressions are very much fun when you're practicing how to draw characters. Making faces is always lots of fun. You can make a face in the mirror and try and copy it. You know, if you have you like to make this face, you can actually try and recreate it onto the board. So you could kind of make it like this. And try and recreate a face kind of thing. You see? So, so play with the idea of just circles in different shapes, making faces. Because this marker is about to die, so I'm going to use my blue one. I'm going to switch to blue. So again, making faces is like just about making circles, half moon shapes, more circles. You can make as many faces as you eyes as you want to. You can make eyes like this. You can make eyes that go like this. You know, there's all kinds. And when you start to practice, you find your favorite cartoon and usually start with drawing that. And to give you examples, I used to try to give you examples of how to draw certain characters. So I'm going to do some simple cartoon characters with you. And I'm just picking and choosing a few here and just wanted to see what we have to choose from. Okay, so let's begin with something simple. Maybe I'll try and do that. Yeah, we'll try and do a simple tiger. How's that sound? Okay, so I'm going to play with some ideas. At first, I'm going to just make the shape of with the shape of the face. I'm going to make the body first, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so we start with circles. So say that's the head. Okay, And the head, he's got a big muzzle, so I make sure that he's got a big muzzle. There we go. So it's kind of like that. And then we're going to draw its body. So he's got a long back, and I'm drawing from a picture, and it has a bum. There, it's bum, and it's got a tail that kind of goes up like that. Same. Okay. All right. Now we're gonna draw its body. So its body, say, blah, 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 has like there's one circle here for the top part of his body, and one circle here for the bottom part of his body. There, see. Doesn't look like much yet, I'm sure. And then we gotta make sure. Okay, so there's the bottom, and then we gotta make his legs. So his legs are gonna come down, of course. Like that straight, and making sure that they're straight. Not to be perfect because you're just practicing. And you can get rid of a lot of lines too at the end. So, we'll make them with funny legs. So you can have funny legs on here. On your tiger, it could look like this. And make your front ones the same. Like that. And you can delete the tail. Of course, you follow the tail. Little thingy at the end there, make it look kind of fancy, right? Okay, now, at the body, we can say that, and we can get rid of the circles. We can just remove those circles. What you have left is the basic little body for tiger. Oops. One leg's forward, one leg's behind. Okay, so kind of like that. Oops. See, it's a good thing to have an eraser. You can always fix it later. Oh. Okay, so now we'll concentrate on doing the head of the lion. So, or tiger. I'm good here. Okay, so tiger has ears, so we'll make his little ears. There we go. And you can also make it a lion if you wanted to, just add more fur around that. But we're going to make it a tiger. So he has like these little things that kind of come out. Makes him look like a tiger, right? Almost like little triangle shapes. We can get rid of that. And we can probably get rid of the lines for there. There we go. And then we'll make his nose. So his nose is going to be part of here. So we can just make it like that. See? And make the muzzle kind of go like that. But we'll extend it and we'll make it kind of come up like this. Here we go. All right, so now we're going to make some eyes. All right, now I'm kind of looking at it so we can put the eyes in the proper place. So we'll put one eye here and say, oh, wrong shape. Be like cat eyes. So cat eyes are like this, one there and one there. So kind of look like that. Now you can fix it later to make it more perfect, but I'm just giving you an example so you don't have to go, you don't have to be perfect right now. You can fix it for later. There we go, so kind of like that. You see how this is coming? So, all right, so we can build on this now. So we can make like little stripes up here. Then you can make his nose, fill in his nose so it's nice and dark. We can make this is front paw right here. This is back paw right here. You can add some stripes onto that. And with the back ones as well. Now these are cartoons, so they don't have to be perfect, and you can only make them look like you have a bit of a shoulder there. There we go. Make them look a little bit more fierce. There we go. Is he looking fiercer? And then you put like the eyes there. And then you can make him a happy. Happy tiger if you want to. There we go. And his tail also, well, we can have some stripes on his tail. So there you go. I mean, it's not perfect. It's like something I was just giving you an idea of how you can make like a simple tiger, something cartoonish, something fun to play with. If you like. I mean, like I say, you can change it into. Oh, here's that. You can change the face. You can make it look a little bit more real if you want to. But it just gives you an idea of how to get the basic shape going and get a cartoon started if you like to do that kind of thing. Now you can make him into a character sheet if you wanted to and make him doing all kinds of face expressions. You can just make a face expression of just the tiger itself, doing all kinds of funny things. There's so many things you can do. And don't forget whiskers, because he's a cat. But there we go. Simple, easy, fun. Practice, practice, practice. As was the Commander Mark used to say. He used to do all that drawing. Remember Commander Mark? And Art Attack. That one guy he used to do that too. Draw, 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 draw as much as you want all the time. Though, don't be afraid to draw. It's always fun to draw. Draw. So yeah, I can't believe it. I actually predicted the Super Bowl. I was like crazy, but I have a theory, and I don't like the idea of it. But oh well, that's just my theory, and I can't explain it because if I do, I could land myself into a lot of trouble, more than I want to express or explain right at this moment. But like I say, if you want to know a little bit more about cartooning, check out my website, KimOverholt.com, or even want to know a little bit about hanging out with me and doing some cartooning together, we can do that too. I'm more than happy to help you in whatever way we have possible here at Kim Overholt Art and Entertainment Studios. So, with that being said, I just want to say a quick thank you to everybody out there. And hey, if you are interested in any kind of extra little bits about what I do here or anything else about or Overholt Art and Entertainment, check me out, okay? Again, it's KimOverholt.com. You'll find me if you really want me. You'll find me, and I know we'll have a good time together. And in the meantime, because I am a little bit. No, people would say I'm psycho, not psychic. But hey, where did this one? Let me do a quick little. Let me give you a quick little reading before I go. Oh, I'm not a fool. Well, maybe a little bit. It's funny. I've been getting all kinds of strange messages ever since, so I'm just kind of minding my business, right? So it's a nice sunny day out today, and I can't wait to get outside. I got a few things to do before I go, but let me give you a little bit of insight into your insight, because that was kind of an interesting thing that had happened from previous. So let me give you a bit of a reading before you go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and these are from my sister, because she knows I have a hard time with the bigger cards that I have, so she gave me nice small cards to shuffle, and I appreciate that. So today, let's find out what the cards have in store for us. I usually shuffle until I feel it's good to stop, or one falls out of my hand, sometimes 2 or 3, and we do a reading from that, because sometimes that's what the reading is, and sometimes sometimes weird stuff comes up, and I can't explain it. But what's life if you can't explain it? That just seems to be the thing that kind of happens. Yeah, I can't believe. Oh, whoa! I can't believe that. I should have. I should have bet on the Super Bowl. I could have won some money. Man, how did you do? Did you play in the Super Bowl? Did you watch the Super Bowl? Did you hear about the aliens? Now, if you ever heard anything funnier in your life, the alien thing is the funniest thing I've heard so far. So, yeah, hold on to your seats, people. It's going to be one bumpy ride. I know what's coming. I know what's coming. Oh, my God. And it has nothing to do with aliens. No, there are no such thing. It's all a figment of somebody's wild imagination. And I can't imagine. It's not mine. Because I know. I researched everything. I researched everything ever since I was a kid. I was in a library ever since I can remember. When I got into high school, I was happy to find the library because I spent most of my days just in the library researching all the things that I thought were pertinent to my life. And I hope that you guys oh, whoa, whoa, do the same. Then we got the Page of Swords. All right, the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords means that somebody with that characteristic may be coming into your life as well. So let's find out what they're all about. All right, has to do with the Queen on the throne. A queen on the throne, and a poor page all alone. Is it the same? Is it the Queen? Oh, it's the Queen of Cups. Oh, she's a little bit more relaxed than the the Page of Swords. Swords a little bit more anxious. Oh, yes. So, what he says is, now is the time to respond. Hello, are you out there? Respond. The Prince of Swords, the Page of Swords indicates a lot of movement expressed as the interplay of all kinds of ideas with people and new ideas. Words will have to be exchanged, but it's possible to be forceful and express oneself without having to be in an argument. See, okay. Be careful of sarcastic or cutting words to provoke future conflict. What, like saying I predicted the Super Bowl? Be aware that the appearance of the Prince of Swords in the reading or the Page of Swords may be somebody, like I said, somebody with his personality may be trying to make a conflict with you about something that you may be putting or saying, or just to see if you're proving yourself right or wrong. Yeah, this is a guy who's like, oh, yeah, sure. Okay, Kim. Right. So, with your eyes closed, imagine yourself floating on a cloud in an azure sky. Other clouds float by, but upon one lies a book. Reach out and pick it up. What is the title of that book? This is your book. What kind of book is it? Open it to any page. What information is there? Remember. And remember it, for it is the enchantment of activities and new mental processes. Spurs us forward. Woohoo! So, yes, think of your life as a book, and that book is sitting right in front of you, and you can pick it up on any page. What page is it on, and what does it tell you about what your life is going through right now? Can it be something fascinating? Can it be something not so fascinating? We'll find out in the next time that I see you. And in the meantime, I want to say thank you, and I will shuffle back up my cards. Let me just look up the Queen of Hearts for a second, because it's Queen of Hearts that she's. Beware of the less fortunate. Care for them, help them, attain emotional security. I know a few people out there that need some help, and I appreciate that. So, think of the good in the world. That's all I gotta say. Just think of what's good in the world, and push yourself forward as much as you can. Teach the proverb, give someone a fish and feed them today. Teach them to fish and they'll feed themselves forever. There you go. Be aware that there are people that are out there that need some help too. Do the best that you can. To maybe even help them learn a little bit more about how to draw, or learn about life, or learn about how to better themselves. Always try to better yourself in the best way that you can, okay? What else can I say? I'm going to put my cards away. Give them a final shuffle. Oh, and a special extra warning for me, I guess. What's this? Oh, Oh my, I have so many. There's an extra warning here for me, and I'm going to look it up. I know this is going to be something interesting. All right. But thank you. Okay, let me shuffle that one more time. Or no, I won't shuffle it because I'm going to read what this is about, okay? Because it's obviously a message for me and something personal. So I'm going to take it personally. I'm going to read this and I will tell you what it says later. All right. Have yourself a fantastic day, my fellow babies. You're the best. Come back for more cartooning. You know you can do it. I know you can do it. And your assignment is to do a tiger. Draw a tiger, okay? And post it. Let me see what it looks like in the comments below, okay? And if you don't, I'll be very upset. I mean it too. Peace out, brother. A little bit of it, as my mom used to say.